Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set, and on the mound now, Tanner Bybee. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
There's a strike. On the ground, right side. Jimenez, throw to first. One out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This team collectively, Chris, the bat-to-ball skills are outstanding. They lead the league in total hits coming in.
Yeah, Boog, I wouldn't want to be a pitcher who's got to face this lineup. I mean, every spot in the order, dangerous. Really professional hitters that walk to the dish. I mean, they just don't give away at bats. Ton of contact. You know, these fielders behind this pitcher, they better be on their toes because the ball is going to be in play a whole lot.
Yeah, when the ball is in play, at least from an offensive perspective, eventually something good can happen. The 2-1. And a strike in there.
Okay.
The wide to kick the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Could be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Out to short, Roquillo. And Guerrero is set down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 4. George.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
On the ground, Jimenez fires to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Back now at Progressive Field. Today's starting pitcher, Yusei Kikuchi. What do we have on him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
The punch out there, and that's the first out.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Out to center, and it falls.
Batting third.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Snap throw to first, and he dives back in safely. And the 3-1, and he walked him.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
First and second, one out. And now the DH, Oscar Gonzalez. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Diving, and he can't make the play. Coming around third is Jimenez. To third now, but he's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
2 on, 1 out. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. And Cleveland on top 1-0. And a pitch. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Step off throw to first. Gonzalez back in standing. Ramirez at third. Gonzalez over at first with 1 away. Got it by him for the K. Here's Brian Riccio. And he deals. That misses the zone. They're now 3-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And here it comes. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Slice to right, and George makes the grab, and that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Here in Cleveland, top of the second, and now it's Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Strong makes the catch. 1 down.
The catcher, number 9.
Now it's Jansen to hit.
Jansen.
One down, base is empty. That one ripped, but foul. And the righty deals. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and they get Biggio for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Guardians 1 and the Jays nothing. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Gabriel Arias.
The first baseman, Gabriel Arias.
2 balls and a strike. Here comes. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone.
Batting 8.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And the pitch. There's the strike. The 1-2. And that's down and away.
It's a good take.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
Out there to center. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away.
Batting 9. The center fielder, Miles.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Miles Straw. Here's a 2-1. That's in there. Line drive, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Straw leads off first with 2 down to the inning. To first, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Guardians 1 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
And that skips in the dirt. That one off the mark. 3 balls and a strike. Paul DeYoung to bat next. And the right-hander deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
No outs. Runner at first. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. And a 2-1 on the way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And now it's going to be Stephen Kwan. The wind of the pitch. And 1-2.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
1-2 now. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Left-hand batter waits. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around. And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Jose Ramirez, the switch hitter batting right. Jimenez stands at first with 1 out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for these guys.
And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
At the belt and fires. Goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the 2nd out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And here is Oscar Gonzalez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. That's inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2-2. And misses inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Will Brennan waits on deck. Payoff pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. Went down on strikes his first time through. Next offering is down low. And the count is 3-1. Ryan Rocchio waiting for a turn at the plate. First and second, 2 down. In the air out towards right center. Springer makes the grab, and that is the inning. Guardians strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. As we go to the top of the fourth. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt.
The count 2-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Good eye in that spot.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. Yeah, they get Belt for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Sends it across to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Here's George Springer. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. On the ground to short. Whips it across. That takes care of Springer. That's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. Bottom 4. So in now for Cleveland, Ryan Rocchio.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
The 1-1. There's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
One and 2 now. Rocchio checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down. I got this.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Bo Naylor, the next to hit. Flied out to center in his first at bat. And a pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Guardians go down 1, 2, 3. But they lead it 1-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Dalton Varsho. Next offering misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time. The pitch. And there's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On the ground to third, might be two. Ramirez over to second. They get the double play, and just one out to go now.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one we look back on when this thing is over. Big time execution both on the mound and in the field to get two right there.
And now Kevin Biggio. The next offering misses. Ball two. And another ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field, and that keeps the inning alive.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Two outs, runner at first, and here is Santiago Espinal on a line. And this one could be extra bases. Runner around third. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 1-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for Toronto, Paul DeYoung. He hit into a double play his first time up. Line drive, base hit. Around third. Byers to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Tim Meza. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a 1-1. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
The pitch. Runner on the go. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And up next for Cleveland, Andres Gimenez. Here's a 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next pitch misses way outside. Bounced out to short. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap, because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here in Cleveland, now the left fielder, Whit Merrifield. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The throw's offline. He's saved. They take the lead. It's 2-1. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
No outs. Runner at first. Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Runner at first with no outs here. That missed inside. The count now 2-2.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Comes the 2-2. Merrifield on the move. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one missing low. The pitch. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Throws to first. Yeah, they get Belt for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Tanner Bybee won't go any further tonight, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Eli Morgan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game. Vladimir
Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. the 2-1. Just missed.
Well, I think really just trying to be careful, man, in scoring position there. See if he can somehow navigate through this lineup, get a more favorable matchup, perhaps get him in a rollover on a changeup, get a ball on the ground, get a double play, and get out of this.
Strike 2. Merrifield over at second, 1 down. Ground ball up the middle. Jimenez throw to first, and Guerrero is set down.
The right fielder, number 4, George.
And the batter is George Springer.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-1. And that's a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Dalton Varsho digs in now. Man at second. Caught him looking for the K. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Guardians 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Swanson. He's been so good against lefties. So digging in, Jose Ramirez. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Here's a 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Righty delivers. 3-2 now. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Trevor Stephan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Norris getting cranked up as well. In the air to left center. Varsho on the move. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runner tagging for third. In there. He's safe.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Oscar Gonzalez. 1-1 now. And that one fouled off.
And I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Here comes a pitch. And it's even up.
That's a really good take.
Next one misses. And now 3-2. Will Brennan on deck for the Guardians. Jimenez takes his lead at third with 1 away. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. Two outs with a runner at third. In the air left field. Merrifield gets under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching, guys are making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.